Picture in your mind a local business owner. What kind of qualities do they need to have to run a successful business?
Well, they have to be a hard worker. They have to be able to plan and achieve goals. They have to be willing to put in long hours. And they're passionate about doing the best job they can.
It turns out that the experience kids go through in 4-H and FFA programs is exactly like running a business. Raising farm animals helps kids learn valuable life skills and build strong character that will serve them their whole lives.
Let's go chat with the horse program leader to hear firsthand what actually goes on in the barns.
Why is the horse program good for the kids?
Horses are a really cool project because they actually get to be with their project their whole career if they choose.
And what would you like people to understand about the horse program?
Because of the fact that they do get to show their horses from start to finish for their whole career, that they do get that sense of achievement from struggling at the beginning, which it is a struggle at first, but if they just stick through it, that at the end when they graduate is just so amazing.
What happens during the fair in the barns?
They all intermingle with each other. They're not just in their own club. They go and visit each other's clubs. They make friends from all over the valley, and they'll be fitting their horses so that then when it's showtime, they're like scrambling to get all of their clothes and their hair and their horses and all this stuff, and it's super fun to watch them be super dedicated to what it means to show their horses and how proud they are of their projects.
So you've heard a bit about the horse program as a whole, but how do the volunteers who lead the individual clubs feel about the program? You're about to see. Kim, why do you volunteer to do this?
Well, I've been a volunteer 4-H leader for 18 years, and I actually went through the 4-H program. So I just know that the foundation skills that it taught me, and I really just feel like I want to move that along to the kids, and I really enjoy working with them. I actually don't have any kids ever that have been involved in the 4-H program, so that's how strongly I believe in it.
And how do you see this program as helping kids?
It just builds their confidence, their self-confidence, where they feel like they probably couldn't do it in the beginning, and they're like, oh wow, I've made it to my senior year and look at what I've done.
And that makes your 2021 Champion Showmanship, Shira McNamee.
As you can see, club leaders love being able to coach their kids on what it takes to raise a great animal. But what's the experience like for the kids themselves? Let's find out. So tell us about this year's horse project.
My first horse I got like 2 years ago. I used for performance stuff, which is like showmanship, English equitation, Western equitation, trail. And then my older horse I've had for I think 10 years now is my gaming horse that I do a bunch of timed events with. And then I'm also in this committee where we organize a bunch of fun stuff for the kids to do during at night when we're not showing. So we have some fun horseless games, and we also have parent showmanship where parents can try doing what we do and they get judged on classes and stuff. I'm very excited for fair.
What is the most important and the most difficult part of your horse project?
The most important part obviously is to make sure that they're healthy and safe, especially in this time of year. It's been really hot. So keeping them shaded and have enough water and food is really important, and also exercising them and getting them ready for the classes that we're doing, so we don't just throw them in not knowing what they're doing. So they're ready for it. And then I think the most difficult part is obviously that they're humongous animals and we can't communicate with them. So you could practice and do amazing at home, and then you bring them here, and if they aren't used to it here, they could not do as well. So I think the most difficult part is trying to communicate with an animal that you can't really talk to, and just bonding with them and then getting them ready for the fair.
Well, there you have it. Great people and volunteers help to make great kids that become our employees and leaders in the future.